Last ditch effort. Oh, that looks like maybe we got it. Maybe. Yay. Okay. All right. Worth the last struggle then. Sorry guys. Okay, again, I just had company over last night and this morning, so had to start a little late. But we've been fighting the good fight on the housing front. I'll do a little tour of where we're at with the Horde house, and then there's a few things I want to make and add as we go. Hello, Nomad. Welcome. A YouTube stream just decided to die on us on top of everything else. All right, let's I'll hide my UI and we'll just kind of go through everything. Uh so I don't think anything's changed from like the immediate entrance. Although I hung up a little like fabric here as though there was, you know, a jacket or a towel being hung up, plus some crates, but I went around and sort of tried to make a point of filling things in a bit. So we've got some extra like chairs and stools that are all dyed with my Forsaken theme. We've got like just some knickknacks on these side tables, little pile of treasure, you know, some books. I think it's starting to look really good. It's added this whole like center seating arrangement. I guess being zoomed in like that is actually kind of awful. Which I think fills the space out really nicely. I wasn't sure, like the middle felt a little empty, but I didn't want it to get too cluttered either. So this is feeling good to me. I wouldn't mind a better fireplace for like my aesthetic at some point, but I think this is good for the time being. I crafted some a bunch of things, but these anima bottles, these Venthyr anima bottles, that I think work really nicely as like a wine bottle. Just sort of like filled up this shelf with a bunch of stuff. Have added like cobwebs everywhere because that just like felt correct to do so. Our little kitchen hasn't really changed since the other day. I don't think it's changed at all, actually. And it was occurring to me afterwards, I struggled to place this rug for like 5 minutes. And then like, well, you don't leave water in your sink all the time. Like I could just leave it empty. So we'll come back to that, or maybe I'll find something else. I did, actually, I bought some more rugs that might be better. Like maybe this guy would fit more appropriately. I want to go through the whole house first, but sort of to that end, I homebound this add-on, just updated with this vendors tab, which has been really interesting. So you can go through and see, like, in the Broken Isles, for example, which zones have vendors for housing goods, and sort of like which ones you've purchased already. I think the which ones you've owned already part is a little broken because I do have, for example, like all of these. I think I just didn't buy them from Josena, so it's a bit confused. But this has been really handy. I found, these carpets from Lay Weaver in Andra that are really nice. There's a little Nightborn child who gives you stepping stones. This is all for ancient mana, which is a little unfortunate, but I just bounced around to a few characters that had bits and pieces. There's a whole bunch of pillows. So like that was a nice find. Trying to think what else really jumped out at me. The Dragon Isles had a lot of stuff. And, actually, so Val Shara had these desks and like chef's table. I was kind of hoping to place one of those. Maybe here. Maybe it belongs in my Alliance house, but I haven't put one down yet. It's kind of like too colorful for this space, but it looks great. There's like a salad, cutting block, like a mortar and pestle. This is super nice. So I'll have to find a home for it somewhere, but just, perhaps not here. We've got like a sort of pantry set up getting built out. And then, let's see. Yeah, I found these blue Zandalari rugs from just a vendor in Desire Lore that I hadn't noticed. So we've updated this a little. Whole bunch of lanterns. I like these lanterns quite a bit. They've been good. One of my cats is just like crying in the background. She thinks she wants to go outside, but it is actively snowing, so she's wrong. I've started this room. This is for my Nightborn characters. You know what? Okay, 1 second. I'll point the camera this way for a second, and I just need to deal with the cat for a moment. What a start to this day. I'll be right back. Goodness. All right. Cat has been placated. So yeah, we're like coming along with this. It's not done, obviously. I'll probably drop some of those rugs that I was just showing you. Let's just do that now. But the idea here is broadly, oh, that's really nice and big. That there's sort of like a room in the house for each of my like commonly played characters. And there are quite a few like Nightborn and Zandalari, so just gotta put everything slightly, you know, off on a jaunty angle. Can't have anything looking too perfect. Yeah, we'll get there. And then we've got sort of like a library, smaller living room situation. Dyed a bunch of these items too. I think they're looking pretty good. So yeah, the chairs are dyed. The candle, you can dye the metal and the little like wrap around it, stuff like that. It's pretty good. I made this chair. It's from Shadowlands. Inscription, maybe? I kind of want a bunch of them. I don't know if they're dyeable. No, they're not. But they're quite nice. I like the shape a lot. So like might be more of those in my life. And then this character's bedroom is here. You know, she's got like her little alchemy concoctions because she's an alchemist. She's got her little fish statue because she's a monk. And then, you know, kind of like a spooky bed. We've got like, I think this is a pretty good start for like an undead alchemist monk. You know, it's got like a little bit of everything going on. This should probably move. That looks like a fire hazard to me. Put that like there or something. Or maybe over here actually. Yeah, so it's like, it's getting there. Oh, and actually, so my favorite item that I've found is upstairs. I'm not done with the upstairs yet, but first of all, I redid the stairs. No more of this beam nonsense, although it's very convenient and like cheap and sort of cheap and cheerful, I guess, to use the beams. These are Gilnean shelves that I made with inscription, and I think they just like suit the space way better. I'm really pleased with the look. And up here, we'll come back to this later. I just want to like craft some things is sort of my plan. Maybe do some more shopping with the Homebound vendor add-on, but some of this space sort of layout to be determined will be for my mage, who's a blood elf and does most of my like farming content because mage portals are amazing. But I started this bathroom, and look at this tub. You can get this from Undercity, or not Undercity, Undermine. It's excellent. I think I've made it a little too big. Maybe we scale it down a smidge. I was just excited when I found it. Yeah, like 140. I think this is great. This is like the most bathtubby looking tub in the game so far. So happy. It actually like has water in it. It's like obviously a little grungy because it's goblin themed, but oh, I love it. I bought 2 of them. There'll be one in the Alliance house as well. And there's like goblin lights in here. This room is kind of disgusting right now. It doesn't look great, but I don't want to get too in the weeds before we get more things. So yeah, I think it's coming along. Feeling good about it. The exterior I haven't really changed, I don't think. Yeah, we built the mailbox on stream, so that was there already. I would like to find out how to do railings in an aesthetically pleasing way for the interior stairs. I think this works nicely here, but I don't think it would look very good inside. I guess I added some coffins just to further undeadify it. But yeah, none of this has changed. But I'll show you the Alliance house because I have made some interesting changes. Not so much to the interior, but the exterior is very exciting. I think. I still haven't done much in the interior, frankly, and I think it'll just take me much longer. But look at, we have like a fake night elf house. It's great. Here, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, there's a tent you can buy from Belemeth. And if you have a purple roof on your Alliance house, you can kind of clip them together and it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look right. But, you know, it stands out from just the basic human houses, which is a win as far as I'm concerned. I think it looks cute. So, yeah, stands out a bunch. I put some, like, horde flowers and stuff in the little greenhouse. Put some cushions down so you can lounge by the fountain. And just, like, added this little tent with a backpack. The character I played the most on the Alliance side is a night elf hunter, so I think this feels right for her. And then the interior, again, I'll probably theme after a few different characters. I've got like a Worgen DK that I play a reasonable amount, and then honestly not much beyond that on the Alliance side, but like we'll figure it out. And before we start like farming and crafting some more, I realized I haven't explored the Alliance neighborhood at all. Like the other day, oh, I'm trespassing, apparently. On the Horde neighborhood, we found one really nice house, but I haven't really looked around in the Alliance neighborhood to see if anyone will let me in. And really, it seems like if they don't have any decorations up, the permissions are usually set to private. This was my first choice plot for Alliance, but I think I like the one that I got. And I mean, I could always move it, but no. It's weird. It's not giving me the character name at the top. It's just like a blank. Oh well. All right, who else can we check out? That's me. That one was private. This one doesn't look like there'll be anything there. This is cute. They've got like a path. I don't know if that I've seen. Are those interesting? I haven't seen anyone do a path quite like this. Nope. Babe Muffin won't let me in. I'm in a guild member's house and she's done an awesome Christmas tree. Oh yeah, I've seen some of the Christmas trees. They look really nice. There's good lights and stuff that you can use, like the Goblin and Draenei string lights, or Borealis string lights, that you can use to decorate. I'm not sure that I'm gonna do a holiday themed thing yet. Well, we're just like getting used to everything. I kind of want to. I don't know if I'm ready for like brief holiday vibes, but I love that people are trying it. Oh, this poor person has that bug where the door keeps flipping sizes. I think that's why there's flowers in the middle. No, can't go in here. What else do we have? Oh, I suppose I should do the riddles for the day. Although it seems like you don't actually get anything like... Oh, man. What was I saying? That looks really nice over there, too. I think everything you get from the... I can do this. My brain is working. The treasure hunt quests you can just buy. I'm not sure that it like unlocks anything for you. I'm unsure. This is a nice use of the brick house, actually. I haven't seen very many people use that instead of the stucco, but it looks nice. Got a few things here. Maybe Demon Kicker will let us look around? Nope. Oh, this one looks promising, right? Look at this path to their gazebo. No! Why is everyone so private? Let me in. Oh. I don't know if we're gonna find anything. Nobody wants to let people... I guess maybe if people are still like in the middle of decorating and they don't feel like ready to share like an in-progress house. Let's go look at some of the mountain stuff. Maybe people are farther along up there. Or maybe that yellow roof. They don't have too many things outside, but the path is nice. No. Bummer. That one doesn't seem like it would have permissions open. Yeah. Okay. There has to be at least one, right? Where somebody's opened it up to the public. I find it hard to believe that like not one single person has changed their permissions in here. Alright, maybe this person? They haven't done like no. Oh man. That one especially confuses me. That people would like change their permissions so you can't even go on their property. These trees are really nice. Yay! Was this Connie? Conry? I didn't read it fast enough. Conry. Alright, they've started. We've got some sofas. Good 2-seater, 3-seater situation like that. Little baby dining table on the go. Some nice windows. And we'll see. Often people put the stairs in and then they don't go anywhere yet. But there's a room. Oh, there's something in the room. A little bedroom. Oh, this is nice. You can tell they've just started, but they've got a nice layout. Good fireplace. Yeah, I think this is going to be very nice. I should take a look at the staircase, the default staircase room. I've been doing, obviously, my own stairs, but I'm curious what the options are. I feel like they weren't working very well on beta when I checked. All right, well, that was great. Thank you, Conry. And I don't really like flying around the Duskwood area. It's just a little trickier, but we'll see if anyone's done anything. This house over here looks like maybe there's stuff going on. I think this is the plot that I used on the PTR. I liked this one. Got like kind of some market situation. There's like a sign in progress. Nice big plants. All right, can we go in? No. Okay. All right, that one hasn't been purchased yet. All right, I'll just check the last two houses over this away and then we'll give up. That one won't be open. This one maybe has a few things. Ron Perlman. Thank you, buddy. All right, we've got replaced the fireplace and got some art on the walls. But that's it. Shucks. All right, well, interesting. All right, before I leave here, the other thing that has occurred to me is that now that we have our going to need a bigger bag achievement done, I have all those alts parked at the Timeless Island. I should park them somewhere new to farm something new. But I'm not sure what yet. And also, just as a side note, I think we're trying to get to 500 decor items, sort of broadly. And we're getting close. At 426. So that might be sort of like part of what we're up to here. But I don't want to forget about the alts. Because, like, where can they stay? I guess maybe they all go to Bastion for the days that the treasures are up. And we can work on the Gilded Waiter with them. So not every day are the treasures up, but that would give me more chances to get the Gilded Waiter. Because most of these other things are just like random drops. Damn, look at those sub numbers are growing. The last few days have been really good. It's wild to see. I feel all this pressure to like keep up now. I gotta make more stuff, which I have ideas for. It's more like I also want to play the game. But I have been delighted by the response to everything. There's a really nice comment this morning on the color guide where I go through what colors would be good, like based on the race you play, and someone who was like, I'm colorblind and I don't want to make something that looks insane, and this is going to be so helpful because they can just go and be like, oh, I'll just buy these 3 dyes, and as long as I use them consistently, like, my stuff will look fine even though they don't have the color perception. I was like, oh, that's a use case I hadn't considered, but I'm like super happy for them that they found like a resource that's useful. That's really good. But so I was just thinking, basically none of these are like campable. Actually the Wicked Lurker maybe is the other one. Yeah, okay. I'll just hearth. I haven't done Turbulent Timeways yet either. I'll do that off stream. I don't think that's very exciting. Yeah, we're gonna move the camp alts to Uldum because there's 2 things I need from Uldum, pets. one in the Greater N'Zoth Invasion and one in the Lesser N'Zoth Invasion, so that'll be perfect for those characters. And the one in the Greater Assault requires a certain event to be up, but we'll check. Maybe it's up today, and that would be great. Yep. Although all the like flipping around is going to take so long that we'll see how much time I truly have. Good morning, Angelas. We still can't move a tune from remix to retail, right? You can move a character from remix to retail. It depends on what kind of server they're on, though. I made one. I don't know why I clicked that. That was just instinct. I guess I do need to leave the cave. If you made a character on RP Realm, you might not be able to move them from one to the other. So I made one on my normal server, and the button is available to her. And I made one on an RP server, and the button is not available to that one. So that might be the issue you're running into. I'm going to Kalimdor, Fireplume Ridge. Dark Iron Dwarves are such great farming alts. I mean, like, a mage would be better, I guess, but the mole machine is so useful. You do have to go and, like, learn the locations, but I have made a point to do that on this character, so it's been good. I don't see a button on my regular realms. Okay, give me one sec. Let's take a look. Maybe they disabled it again. It's possible, and I just am not aware, but I'll take a look. I've really been wanting to move my RP Realm one over because she's a panda, which I leveled specifically to get the heritage armor, but I can't move her until Remix is over. So that was kind of, I wouldn't say poor planning because I didn't know. Oh, it's okay. It's just a few seconds. Remix. Oh. Weird. Maybe they turned it off because it should just be like right here. And it has been there. Weird. Yeah, I haven't even been on Wowhead yet this morning, so I don't know if there's like news that I've missed. Weird. Maybe people were doing too much of it in some sort of like house farming capacity. I think it's easier to get ancient mana in Remix than it is on live or like regular retail. So maybe they turned it off because people were like abusing that somehow. Because there's a bunch of really nice stuff you can buy for ancient mana in Suramar. If I was just to like throw a random guess out there, maybe it has something to do with that. Because you don't get very many Legion resources besides ancient mana from Remix. Like, you don't get war resources, like mission table resources or anything. Okie dokie. Nope. Alright, so the thing that I want to do happens here, but it's not up today. So I won't spend time moving all of my characters here right now. But this is where we will camp them from now on. And what else? Okay. I'm just really behind on all of my like normal collectory things. So while I would like to do housing stuff, I'm going to do some like housekeeping at the same maybe before we get into that. And one of those things is Order of Embers world quests for the tea set. Just real quick. It should be fast. It's usually like you just kill 4 things and you're done. All right. So here's some of the inside of my Alliance house. I haven't done much, really. I'll get to it. I don't even know what colors I want, like, the color scheme to be. I might do kind of like a DK, like Nightfallen type of thing, because I've got this character with the undead eyes and stuff. So everybody's still spooky. They're just Alliance spooky. So maybe it'll be like super goth, like red and black, with some like frosty DK accents. I'm not sure. I do also really like the Draenei, like spaceshipy things. All right, but if we look at our reputations, are we gonna? Yeah. So we won't get an actual try at the tea set today, but I would like to do the quests just while they're available. Maybe there's some stuff we can buy in Dressfar. I haven't looked, actually. I did a little bit of shopping in, like, Borealis, but yeah, not all of Kultiris, I don't think. Man, I'm hungry already. Everything's like just a little bit off since my friend stayed the night with her son. It's like the usual routine was all like just a little bit scrambled. All right. All right, while we're flying, we can look at Homebound. Vendors, Kultiris. Oh, I guess there's nothing in Dressfar by the looks of this. And I don't know how this works, because like I definitely have this item, but it says that I don't. Same with all of these. I think if any of them say like, oh yeah, so this one says plus 10 house XP, so that one is maybe worth actually going to buy. But the other ones I have. All right, where's this mob? Is it Gorehorn that we're after? Yeah. Okay, that's one. I should probably grab the lumber while I'm nearby. It's funny, when I was first looking at all of the craftable goods, like before early access launched, I was like, I don't know, like the BFA stuff looks fine. And now there's like quite a few items that I'm like, actually, that looks awesome. So we are just gonna have to accumulate lumber. Those the stairs that I showed earlier were a lot of Cataclysm lumber. But it went faster than I would have guessed, actually. So I'll try to multitask here, I guess, and just grab a few pieces of lumber while we're flying around. There's like a blacksmithing item that I kind of want to make today, though. Go kill this guy. Yeah. I think there was a bunch of enchanting items that I was pretty interested in too from the other day, but I didn't like write it down, so I don't remember. Oh, I wonder if I finished my traveler's log yet. I've basically forgotten all about it. That's not the right button. Well, getting there. Okay. What else can we do? There we go. Sister Martha. And I need to put my sweater on. It's a nice temperature here. It's like right above freezing, so it's snowing, but it's not like super cold. Oh, I'm very sore from the gym yesterday. I usually I'll put like a sort of like low weight for my range on like a given machine first, or I'll pick up some like lighter dumbbells first. But my gym buddy was using the trap bar to do deadlifts, and when they were done, I was like, "Oh, can I use that?" Like I'm gonna take some of the weight off probably, but oh, I lost track of where I was going. I was like, well, you know what? Before I take the weight off, let me see if I can lift what you put on there. And I could, but I didn't warm up. So, well, like, technically a new PB, it was like kind of the wrong choice to just go straight into a heavy weight. But now I know that I can do it, so I guess next week I'll have to sort of adjust everything and push myself harder. I'm like intentionally being cagey about what the actual numbers are, because I'm like, everybody's gym experience is so different, and I'm not like ripped, but I am sort of tall for a woman, which helps me a lot. All right, so that's that. Oh, I should have gotten the anniversary buff or something. It doesn't matter. Order of Embers. Okay, we're at 6,500. So you still probably have to do like 2 rounds of these World Quest sets before we can get another shot at the tea. That's too bad. All right. To that end, I will check my mage to see if Talangi or Voldun is up, because I need items from them as well. And we'll grab some lumber on the way. It'll be chill. And yeah, maybe once I'm on my mage, we can look at other good places to go shopping for sort of far-flung decor vendors. I don't think I've looked at Outland at all. It's hard to keep track, though. Like, there's so much back and forth. Oh, that would be nice pot. Can we get this? Look at that. That's... I want it. Okay. Good morning, James Fairchild. How's it going? We're kind of multitasking. I want to do some emissary quests for, like, old emissary cache items, and we're also going to accumulate lumber on our way. Current note, reputation, BFA. I don't think we'll quite make the Voldun one either for a new chance at. I think it's the music box that I'm after. Is there anything in Nazjatar? Can decor be collected from older content? Yes. A lot of it. So actually, there's a perfect moment to ask. I'm using this add-on called Homebound, and at the bottom, there's a decor versus vendor tab, and the vendor tab specifically, I'm about to use. So we're in Zandalar, and if I click this, it will tell you all of the NPCs that sell decor in those zones. So over here, it says like Dazaralor, Zuldazar, Nazmir. And then if you go to Kultiris, there's a bunch from Borealis, so on and so forth, including Mechagon. I guess there isn't anything in Nazjatar, but let's say I've been to a lot of these vendors already. That's rad, cute cat, by the way. This is Jim. He's not a purebred Russian blue, but he is like Russian blue adjacent. And every time you come by, he's probably going to be in that basket. That's his favorite spot. But let's see here. So for Nazmir, this says not collected, but it also doesn't say +10 decor bonus. So I think I have all of those. Same goes for all of these. The add-ons just like aren't quite up to speed yet, right? Like they're trying. But it's a lot to take in. All right, so we're gonna go. There's no decor in Vol'dun, but I need to just go do the quests for other collecting reasons. We got, Mira's Jukebox from the Emissary Cache. This is what we're working on there. And I'll grab some lumber on the way. There was a new post that I really liked that was sort of a more comprehensive assessment of which zones are the best to farm lumber in now that housing is officially out. Like, I put forward suggestions in my lumber video based on what I saw in the beta, but that's not completely accurate. So just as an example, I said that I found Drusvar to be the best for BFA lumber on beta, but it seems that Nazmir is actually really good on live. That was like one example. Twilight Highlands for Kata is still true. Terracar Forest for BC was still true. Grizzly Hills. So I'm just kind of going through all of them in my head. I liked Stormheim and High Mountain for Legion. This person who had clearly done a lot more lumber farming than I have so far on live said they liked Azuna, I think. Apparently Mists, the Veil of Eternal Blossoms actually has a lot of lumber, which makes sense, but that he found that was better than the Jade Forest. What else? I think that was it. There was like, so the BFA one was different, the Panda one was different, and the Legion one was different. Which is good to know. You know. I haven't even touched woodcutting yet. Guess I should, but this housing update makes me pumped for the new X-Pack. Got a good feeling about it. Yeah. And we're going to get so much more decor once Midnight launches, and not just from like the Midnight reputation vendors, but I think from instances there's more that will become available that maybe just wasn't ready. So it should be good. And I'm still kind of bummed that we have to wait until March. Like, that just seems like a lot, but it'll be fine. All right. The lumber farming is annoying, but it's been okay so far. I think it partially because I haven't wanted to do too much, but I did build like 20-ish Gilnean shelves to build my stairs, and that went faster than I thought it would. I was a little cranky about it, and it was actually fine. So, it's okay. What was I doing? I was struggling with the BFA lumber when I was farming it, but I was in Drustvar, like, based on what I saw on the beta, and maybe if I switch to Nazmir, the way that post suggested I should, it would go faster. Slain. Okay, yeah, we can just kill stuff. I don't have to do any of these other more involved quests. But yeah, I think there's a Pandaren cooking pot that I want to make today. Once we're done with some of this like collector's housekeeping. How's your house coming along? It's good. The Horde one I'm really happy with right now. The downstairs is in really good shape. The upstairs maybe we'll work on later if I have enough time. And yeah, no, it's good. How's yours coming? What are you, I don't know, what's your theme or your plan if you have one? I know it's kind of overwhelming. I might do like a video tour of the Horde house once it's a little more complete on the inside and post that specifically, even though like we're gonna be in there on streams all the time. It'd be good to just like do a less chaotic walkthrough than me being like, and this and this and this. Yep. I'm Alliance at heart, but playing Horde to play with friends who no longer play. My house is fine, I guess. I'm not as creative as others I've seen online, but I'm having fun brute forcing it. I mean, like, that's all you do, right? You just kind of like try stuff until it feels right. And some people have more like creative experience than others, so it might seem like they're farther ahead, but like, I think we're all just kind of winging it and seeing what works. Especially because nobody knows anything about like all the things we have at our disposal. I really dig the Alliance housing styles over the Horde, but they're both cool. Yeah, I am excited for different options. I think I've got my Horde house like brute forced into a Forsaken style, and I'm very happy with that. But I would be happier if they gave me more options. Just like, and then I could use all that decor budget for something else. Although I don't even know what I would use it for. I say that, I'm like, I don't know. That's a later me problem. Okie dokie. And yeah, that wasn't enough to get us a new try at the jukebox, unfortunately. All right, let's look at Homebound again real quick. I want to see if there's stuff I really genuinely don't have. And should go get for like the +1. Okay, I have all that. This is... Oh, that's PvP stuff. Like, I won't even be able to buy it. I just downloaded it, and man, it's rad. I didn't know this add-on existed. No problem. They also just updated it in a really meaningful way. It didn't have the vendor list until, like, 2 days ago, so... That's been huge. I don't know why I'm looking at the Alliance ones. I will need to go, but obviously this is a Horde character. So, all right, are any of these zones that I can go? These are all just Alliance. Okay. Ironforge. Silverpine, I have that one. Undercity, I have those for sure. Fiona, have that one. This is the Paladin Class Hall. Ghostlands. Oh, I didn't know these were available already. I thought they were coming with Midnight. Let's go get those. I need those. I was gonna do a Blood Elf room for this character. Perfect. All right. To the Ghostlands. I wonder what all the things has to say. Oh, she's struggling. Vendors. It's all recipes. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in Silvermoon, which makes sense because obviously new Silvermoon will have everything. Oh, Jimmy left. That was probably a what? Oh, they the cats have like an auto feeder for lunch, and so that went off 2 minutes ago. I guess that's why he left. I did notice that in the beta footage I've seen the griffin roosts had an actual griffin, and now they're empty. I wonder if that'll be locked behind an achieve or something. Oh, I thought they had griffins in them too. I don't know. I haven't put that item down. So I'm not sure. Initially on the beta, they were also empty. So maybe there's just something funny going on that I don't know about. All the things has been really weird about flight points recently. It keeps like re-awarding them to me. That's what that noise was. Griffin Roost. Yeah, I don't know, James. Sorry. No, you're completely right. I just thought I'd seen some like on someone's plot where the griffin was there. But maybe I hallucinated that. What's this? Oh. No, I have that. This the add-on that's putting the little X at the top that says not collected is called Can I Mog It? And for transmog, it is spectacular. Like, it's so helpful for knowing what weapons and armor you have or have not collected. And it hasn't figured out housing yet, unfortunately. So that's really throwing me off. I used to have an auto-cleaning litter box until it activated with the cat in it. No! She never used that box again. She'd potty in front of it. Oh, that must have been so scary. Yeah. I've never tried one. I don't think my cats would use it, though. They're really, like, fussy. When it activated, it scared her to death. Yeah, I bet. Can you imagine if you were trying to go to the bathroom and, like, the toilet started spinning? That would be insane. Poor thing. Aw. Alright. Well, that's probably it for Eastern Kingdoms. Let's take another quick pass at Kalimdor here. That's PvP stuff. I'm not going to be able to buy any of this. This is Orgrimmar. There's a bunch of books in Orgrimmar. Let's start there. I was there to see it and I laughed my ass off. Yeah, I mean, it would be hard not to laugh. It would be hard. They're so silly when they're scared too. I don't know if yours do the like sort of meerkat position where they get up on their back legs and are like, oh, what's this? Okay. So in this add-on, just side note, if you right click on the vendor's name, it'll put a TomTom arrow on your map, assuming you have TomTom installed. So that's also pretty sweet. I don't understand this NPC. I don't know if it's just going to come later, but it feels like more should be happening. Oh, he's like with the inscription dude? Maybe? Oh, no. Over here. Lanalo. Traveling bookshop. Oh, that's cute. These are expensive. $2,000 gold. Alright. So he only had 2. I wonder if the rest of his... Oh, these are the lore walking rewards, and I haven't done the new lore walking. Okay. I think that's what that means. Lanalo. Yeah, I think these are rewards for doing all the lore walking. All right, put that on my to-do list. I'm not going to do that on stream. I don't enjoy it. This is Brawlers Guild. That's not coming yet. Okay, all the Razorwind Shores stuff we will have. Okay, let's go see if I can buy this Torren Bluff rug. It says I don't have the achievement, but like I have had Torren characters in the past, so I'm not sure if this is another case of like the add-ons don't quite know what I'm allowed to buy. I've just like been avoiding. I just don't want to make a new Torren if I don't have to. You know? Not that I don't like a Torren, I just don't want to make new characters if I don't need to. Hello, sir. Oh, man. No, I do have to make one. Alright. Add it to the list of sort of tedious things that I'll get to. Dustwallow Marsh. I'm pretty sure I have these. Yeah. I do. Mother. I have all these for sure. Okay, Northrend. I have that. Pandaria. Ooh, I don't have this. Oh yeah, and the lanterns are so cute. Alright. Jade Forest. I'm pretty sure at some point I said that I was going to decorate the upstairs of my house. And I don't know if we'll get there. Welcome back, Jimmy. Okay. I also need to do like the N'Zoth invasions for emissary rep. How long is the the anniversary thing's over. Okay. I probably should have capitalized on the rep rewards to a greater extent, but that's fine. Housing has like really derailed all of my normal questing. Or not questing, collecting. I would have never thought to come here to look for stuff. I wonder if they'll change their approach to housing vendors moving forward, because this is a lot. Oh, who was I looking for? I forgot. Is it this guy? Okay. That's colored in a way that I thought maybe I couldn't buy it, but it looks like I can. Lucky hanging lantern. Okay. This character doesn't have max rep with this faction, so I don't know if that matters. Yeah, because he doesn't have this showing. Oh, this is misrepresented. Misrepresented. I think it's neat that the vendors are all on their respective continents and zones, but in practice it seems like a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, and that's all I mean really, is like, it's cool, and it gets us exploring, you know, and that's all well and good. Oh, okay, we don't have that one. Oh, but I haven't done the lore walking quest. Okay. I have done the Lich King one though. Lally. Okay, we'll go take a look at that. It's just a little tedious, and I guess over time as we collect things it'll be less of an issue. Like right now everybody's trying to get everything and it feels kind of crazy. Do I have any of my houses floating? I don't, and I think it's really fun to look at what people have done that's crazy like that. I don't think that's really like who I am. um, if I was like a mage main, I know I'm on my mage, but I don't like raid or do keys with this character. Um, then maybe I would do something like that. Like it would feel more thematically appropriate, but I don't think I'll float my house. My horde house is floating, but the amount of rocks platforms it takes to keep the underside hidden eats up the entire outdoor budget. See, and that's kind of the other thing about the... Sorry, I'm... Okay, I have all of those. I just need to do this quest. All right, whatever. Is that so many of those things that look awesome, like they really do, and it's incredible what people are coming up with, eats all of your budget. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's just not for me. And maybe once like budgets increase, I'll feel differently and I'll want to do more of that like crazy stuff. But right now, not so much. Hey Chi Chi, are you a big alt girly? Do you know if alts are supposed to remember their old profession levels, or that's just a Legion onward thing? That's a good question. I do have a lot of alts. I do have an alt for every profession. I've never unlearned a profession. So I know there's like a book or something that you can buy from NPCs that kind of the wording is like, oh, you can relearn things that you've forgotten. I've just never tried it. I saw someone online having their house floating and used Mechagon stuff to make it Howl's Moving Castle vibe. That's really cool. That's awesome. The Mechagon stuff has been crazy. But, yeah, sorry, Chi Chi. I think if you go to a profession vendor and you see that item that they sell, or I can't remember what it's called, just go to Wowhead and look at the comments for that item. It would probably answer the question for you. Because I'd be too nervous, honestly, unless I had it confirmed by like a bunch of Wowhead comments. I'd be like, can't risk it. Yeah. I'm so excited for community neighborhoods where like people will all have crazy themes. I was so confident I could jump into my old crafting professions I haven't touched since switching. I'll look into the book thing. Yeah. It's definitely phrased like you can do that, but I would hate to give you the wrong information and have you like lose all your progress. So Wowhead will know for sure. Okay. So we got through Pandaria, Draenor, Hordeside, Laughing Skull Orcs. Oh, okay. Can go get that. Killrip. I don't know if this character has the right rep. It might be my shaman, but we'll try on this one. I mostly played shaman and warlords, but who knows? Yeah, I've hung on to alts for like my entire like WoW experience because I've leveled up their professions and I don't want to get rid of them. Like my Shadow Priest I've had since Wrath, and she's always been an enchanter, and she's like maxed out on everything, and I will never like that's it. That's the enchanter. Even if I'm never playing Shadow Priest again. I mean, I like Shadow Priest, but she's not going anywhere. Where is this NPC? Oh, there. Oh, shoot. I should have just gone to the garrison. All right. It's not too late. For some reason, I thought they would be in Tannan. Yeah. I guess my druid, who's my original character, I did change from alchemy to inscription when inscription was added, but that's like the only time. Killrip. Huh. Tar. Killrip. Okay. Weird. I guess I'm just lucky that I have some of these buildings up. Drenor Cookpot. Oh, that's cute. Blackrock. Okay, sweet. Sold. Alrighty. Back to this. I have... Oh, I don't have that one. Oh, that's one for Iron Horde scraps. I have Iron Horde scraps on other characters, and I don't think I have 75 of them, so that's a later me problem. I have that. I have the mug. The mugs are great. I have these, it looks like. I don't remember buying them, but... Sergeant Crimjaw. This guy isn't real. I went to see him. The stuff isn't in yet. Trader. This is Alliance only stuff. Ooh, okay. I do need to go get this table. I guess I didn't buy it yet. How close are we on the achievements? Not really close enough. I think we probably just have to like craft a bunch of things to get to 450 and beyond. There's a title, I think, for 500 unique items that would be nice to get to, which is sort of why I'm like systematically going through this. But some of them are just going to take time. Like all these stupid send your troops on a suicide mission thing from Broken Isles. Shadowlands. Venari, I have this. Where, that's a Venthyr one. This is not a Venthyr character. I don't have 500 Dream Surge Essence. I hope, and this patch adds 36 new Hallorathi decor, replaces this patch adds the same 3 pastel hair colors to a new race. Ooh, can we just have both though? I wouldn't mind some new hair colors for some of the races. Okay, we bought that stuff. Reyna. We bought that. Oh, what's... Oh. 4K Mysterious Fragments. You know what? Let's just go do this right now. I was gonna stop about now because I love watching Hazel's stream. But let's go do the big dig. Or I'll start the big dig and then maybe move on. But it's a really nice little piece of decor that you can get from the big dig. And I think I only have 3K fragments right now. I'm Alliance and all our female hairstyles sit poorly on human compared to the perfect blood elves. Yeah. Yeah. That's part of why I can't play human, if I'm being honest, is like the hairstyles, I don't like any of them. Okay. It does start on the hour, right? Oh, starts in half an hour. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe I'll fly her over there anyways. Reyna. Okay, that was that. Have the vault. Oh, what are these things? I don't have any of these things. God, there's just no way to stay focused. And I've flown into a bridge. Jolinth. Kazalgar. Okay, yeah, I've gone through these ones. There's stuff that I just like can't afford. I don't have enough resonance crystals. All right. Where is this guy? Oh, he's not like... No, he is here. He is here. Is he this guy? Teth? It's literally standing right there. Whoops. Quartermaster. Oh, you don't have anything for me. Why? I guess this is just wrong? Or Horde forces. Dark Talons? Let me look it up real quick. Blizzard could send 10,000 to Sims Modder Girly to fix all the hairstyles and makeup options, and she'd have it done in a weekend. I'm desperate for uniformity, scars versus makeup. Yeah. It's weird that they haven't done any updates in a while either. Like, I really like Zandalari, and they have like 2 face options. It's crazy. The Nightborn, their shoulder model doesn't sit properly on them. It's like tilted back in a weird way. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of little things that I'm sure you're right. Some like passion project person could get it done in like 5 minutes. Okay, sorry. I was just going to look up this NPC. Oh my goodness. I just got like a bunch of WoW achievements or Wowhead achievements. Okay, we're gonna have to investigate that later. I don't even know what that means. Tethalash. I didn't spell that correctly. Tethalash, NPC. Comments. I was able to purchase from him as a Blood Elf and as a Tauren, but what grabbed my attention was the amount stated, the cost for each of them. This vendor does not sell anything. I think your character has to be a Drakthir. Okay. Well, I do have a Drakthir. Maybe we just try that. Yeah. Everyone can finally leave the Timeless Isle. So exciting. Alright, where's your Hearth set? I assume Dornagal. Yes. Ordos voice lines always get me. Alright. We're going to Valdrakken. Yeah, and I think this will be the last vendor I check out. There's just too many things on the vendor list for me to pass up. But I would like to go and watch Hazel's stream. It's always a nice part of my Sunday. And do some of the more tedious, like, not stream-friendly things, like Turbulent Timeways. Just spam some dungeons on an alt. Worth doing. It'll get you a free mount, but it's not, like, the most exciting. Although I do like, it's Shadowlands dungeons, right? Yeah. I like those dungeons. Alright, will you sell me anything? Yes. Cool. Am I gonna want more than one of any of these things? That's a cool table. I'm gonna buy an extra rug because I feel like we always need more rugs. Yeah. And like, you can never just put one banner up. You need to put like multiples. Okay. So we've learned that. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know it was a late start, so it's kind of a shorter stream, unfortunately, but I appreciate you coming by, and I will be back on Tuesday at the latest, 4:30 Eastern, or, you know, there'll probably be a new YouTube video up sooner than later. So you can always check those out, but enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you again soon. Thanks so much. And do a short on that great add-on. Maybe. I'll do a clip of it. All right. See you later, guys.